Okay, so put your pencils down, and this is sketch a line and write an equation for each line. So I'm going to do number 1. I want you guys to just watch. Everybody with me? Say yes. So when I plot an ordered pair on a coordinate grid, this is your X and this is your Y, right? So we do X first, which means which way are we going to go from the origin?
Right.
To the right. 3. And then we're going to go
Down 4.
down 4. So I'm going to put a dot right there. So I just plotted the coordinates 3, -4. What is the y-intercept?
-2.
-2. So I'm going to put a dot on -2. Is everybody with me? So far. Then I'm going to take my straight edge and I'm going to connect the dots, just like so. Except mine's off just a little bit, so let me see if I can fix it. Then I'm going to connect my dots just like so. Okay? And then I'm going to write the slope. So is this a positive or negative slope?
Negative.
Hayden, will you grab Sierra? It's a negative slope. So I go, which way am I going to go first? Huh? Down. How many? 1, 2, and then I'm going to run.
3.
So I have -2 over 3. Is that lowest form?
Yes.
Yes. So then I'm going to write the equation. Do you remember the formula? Y equals mx plus b. Get your stuff. We're moving on. Y equals mx plus b. So m is the what?
It's
The slope. So my equation is going to be y equals -2/3 x minus 2. So I have just written the equation for this line. Does everybody understand what I did there? Raise your hand if you do not, or say something if you do not understand what I did. Yes, sir. Which part is getting you?
How did you get the -2?
Okay, so when I connected my dots here, I simply found the slope of this line, and since it's rise over run, I have to rise down because my slope's going down, right? I went 1, 2 down, so there's my -2, and I ran 1, 2, 3. That's the slope, -2 over 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Anyone else? Okay, you guys can go ahead and write that down. We're on page 15 here. So please write down everything I did. All right, we good?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to do number 2 together. So let's move to number 2. So I want to do this one with you. So that means we're going to write at the same time. What is the first thing we're going to do?
4.
4 over 1, right? Or 4 and 1. Coordinate plane, 4, 1. Which way do we go from the origin? To the right 4, and then we go
Up 1.
up 1. We simply plotted the ordered pair. What's our y-intercept? 4. Put a dot there. And dot them like you mean them, okay? Now we're going to connect the dots with your straight edge. Is it a positive or negative slope?
Positive.
Is it going up?
No, negative.
Remember we read from left to right. Go this way. So it's a negative. So everybody got the line drawn?
Yes, ma'am.
So now we're going to rise, but which way are we going?
Down.
Down. 1, 2, 3, and then we run 1, 2, 3, 4. So our slope is -3 over 4. Awesome. Who would like to try the equation? Dalen, go.
Y equals 4. No, -3. Oh.
Plus. There you go. Does everybody understand what we're doing? This is the same thing we've been doing. Now we're just writing the equation. They're not giving you the equation, ask you to graph it. You're writing the equation. But they give you the slope and they give you the or you got to find the slope with the y-intercept.
Why is this your favorite?
Because it's fun to draw lines, I think. And I like it. I think it's easy. You want to do one more?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's do number 4. Go to number 4. So what is our ordered pair?
3, 3.
So we go over 3, up 3. Bam, right there.
Easy.
What is the y-intercept?
1.
1. Put a dot right there. Now you're going to connect the dots. Everybody got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Dots connected, positive or negative slope?
Positive.
Positive. So we're going to rise going up first. 1, 2, and run.
3.
So what's our slope?
3 over 2.
2 over 3. Rise 2, run 3. Who wants to try the equation? Andel.
It's going to be y equals 2 over 3x plus 1.
Perfect. Questions on that? Okay, everybody turn the page to page 16. This is the exact same thing, but I would still like for you to put your pencil down and let me work number 1 so you're paying attention. This is actually the exact same thing. It looks harder, but they're actually giving you more information. So it's really easier. So there's 2 ordered pairs there, and we know how to plot ordered pairs, right? So let's do ordered pair number 1. That's 4, negative 2. 4, and then which way do I go? Down 2. And let's plot the other ordered pair. What is that? So which way do I go? To the left, and then I go up 4. So I'm right here, right? And then what's a y-intercept? So now we actually have 3 spots to connect the dots, right? So that should be easier. Yeah, it is going to be easier. Is this a positive or negative slope? Negative. So I'm going to just use these 2 dots, okay? You can use whatever you want. These are closest, so I'm going to use them. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. So down 2 is what?
Negative 2.
Over.
2.
And what's a negative 2 divided by 2?
1.
No, 2. Negative 1.
Negative 1. Okay, so here's where the equation is just a little bit tricky, but not super. So make sure you're just watching. I'm going to write y equals negative x plus 2. Why didn't I put the 1 in there? Because because when it's a 1, you don't really have to put it, because when you see negative x, you know that automatically means negative 1x, right? If it wasn't negative, it would just be y equals x plus 2. But since it's negative, and if you look here, this should connect at every intersection because the slope is negative 1. Are you with me there? All right, now I can write that down. And let's do number 2 together. So what are we going to plot first?
3, 4.
3, 4. Or down. And now we do negative 3, 2. Which way do we go from the origin?
Down.
Nope.
To the
Left, and then we go up
2.
2. Perfect. What's the y-intercept? Huh? 3. Then we're going to connect our dots. Positive, yes, good job. So what is the slope? Rise 1, run.
3.
So it is 1 over
4.
3. Who would like to try the equation? Okay, go ahead, Oscar.
Y equals 1/3 plus 3.
X.
Oh, plus 3.
plus 3. Perfect. You guys good? Is everybody with me? Okay, so I'm gonna let you finish this right now in class. We've got a little time, but I'm gonna give you another packet that is, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It says sketch the line, and oh, that's not y'all. It says sketch the line, and you are going to do that as well. It's also loaded in Google Classroom. It's just more of what we did last week, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. These will be due tomorrow. These will be due tomorrow. Show you what this looks like if I can get it back up here. Go ahead, Maddie. Before we start cleaning, I want to show you what I want you to do though. Because you're only doing pages 15 and 16 in the packet that you have. And then in Sketch the Line, you're only going to do pages 1 through 3. Okay? So only pages 16 and only pages 1 through 3. And as you can see, when I show you this, these are pretty big coordinate grids, so you're not doing a whole lot. What would be a really good time to do this? Pause. Pause.
So it's
1 through 3. 1, 2, and 3.
You gave me 2.
I'll give one to Maddie.
The pass one to me.
I'm gonna give you one. 15 and 16 and 1 through 3. 15 and 16 and 1 through 3. It's written on the board. 15 and 16 and 1 through 3. You guys can clean up.